I used to spend more than 30 minutes crafting each X post. Now I have a team of AI agents that can do it significantly quicker, all whilst I'm not even at my desk. And this is 24/7, 365. This is what I did. Okay, so here I'm just going to quickly show the sort of pipeline running. There's a Node application, there's a wrapper for some sort of Claude code sessions that uses sub-agents. So you can see those on screen. There's some calls to the Anthropic API. I will show some of this code and some of the pipeline shortly, but I just wanted to show this sort of initial pipeline mode in action. You can then see the X post that was posted sort of showing there. So we'll quickly switch over now and look at my X account, where you can see the second post there at the bottom of the screen at the Argo CD33. So here I just want to show the Claude desktop Cowork scheduled tasks. It should be available to all paid plans as far as I understand. So we're just going to create a new scheduled task. We're going to give it a name, give it a description. We will choose and just leave the default model. Select a working folder. This only works on your machine. So if my Mac's on, it'll work as long as that's awake and on. You can set a frequency and there's a prompt that we put there. So I'll just quickly give you a quick overview of the prompt that we put in there. This is just for some testing and for these purposes. Pretty standard stuff. You can add whatever you want to your sort of schedule task for the agent. So let's go and give it a run. So here's just a quick overview of that. You can see the next one is scheduled for tomorrow. Status is active. We can edit, we can delete here. Those instructions are what I just previously showed already. So just hit the run button. So we'll now just sort of have this sort of go through. This is the Cowork sort of scheduled tasks that will just run in the background to whatever schedule we set. This is now engaging with search of the web to get some of those topics that we put into the instructions. You can tailor your instructions to suit your needs. You can have specific topics that you wanted to go and look for, specific sources. You can control all of that. So I've just left it quite open just for sort of quick early testing. So it should go. This is now talking and sort of to all those different sort of endpoints, websites, and it's bringing back some of that data, and then it's going to start to write the posts. Specifically asked it to put it into the XKCD style. So that it would do that. Then it's going to use our MCP server, and there you can see that the tweet's been posted. And so we can jump over there shortly, actually. But before that, I just want to show you the MCP tool call within the Cowork as well, just so you can see some of that sort of response to JSON formats. But yeah, we'll go and check the sort of post that just got posted. Hold on. And there it is. Okay, just want to have a quick high-level look at the sort of architecture, which I've just shown. A couple of ways to run it. The pipeline uses Claude Code and stub agents. Claude Desktop, where we can simply set the sort of scheduled task to run using the same MCP server. Here's a bunch of things that I used to get this thing set up and running. The agent profiles for the sort of Claude Code, that sort of workflow showed there. The sort of left to right flow of the trends, so the drafts to what actually gets posted. I created an XAPI key so I could have GitHub as OAuth, but also an API key for the workers. This is just showing pushing the secrets into the sort of worker sort of nodes as secrets. As a function there for the MCP API key for headless authentication, Anthropic API key, and you deploy and set the cron schedule. They're kind of things that I used. And we went through, I showed you setting up the schedule tasks, how I did it. And as a quick example, live. So quick look through some of the key bits of the code. So we've got an orchestrator. It's just a node wrapper for spawning sort of Claude's sort of code sessions. we load some agents, and these definitions are just markdown files, and we have a bunch of instructions, and we pass some of the tools to those agents to make the API calls. So we saw the trend scout. This is the comedy writer. That we have a publisher agent, which takes all of that output and sort of executes the publish sort of function out to the MCP sort of endpoint. So you can see the MCP server tool there. And in a previous video, I showed the sort of full code of the MCP sort of tools. But that's a quick video just to show how I've sort of started to fully automate my X posts. There's a lot of improvements to be done there, and if you are interested in a further video, detailing step by step how to set this up, or to see more code, please leave a comment, DM me, and I'll put it onto the schedule. But another quick video there, and again, just want to thank you for your time. It's genuinely appreciated, and hopefully you found that of some use, and it's given you some inspiration. I'll have a look and put some of the links into the description. But yeah, again, thank you for your time. Whatever you're doing today, have a wonderful day, and hopefully see you on the next video. Thank you.